Hello my fellow YouTubers. Welcome to Edleedskalnins workshop. This is Roy back again. Do a little quick video here, and what we're going to talk about is the charging these magnets. You notice I got them permanently in place. In regards to charging these magnets, we're going to go ahead and check a couple of these, see what their strength are, and then we're going to go ahead and charge them, check their strength, and I'll show you how I do it. And one more thing I want you guys to notice, that in this cement, I used a couple of replies about what's in the cement. In the cement, this is hydraulic cement, but I've been saving a lot of metal shavings and a lot of just fine shavings. So I grounded them all up in the concrete when I made the mix. So we do create a magnetic concrete here, and what I believe why I did that was to go ahead and to tie in the magnetic flux to come and penetrate through this concrete, and for it to react to the field inside with this inner array of coils. It's going to be an array of 6 coils, and I'm going to try a little experiment with the 6 coils and see if we can create a sort of inductive force from using the steel of the block and everything you see as a sort of, I wouldn't say storage, because like a capacitor, but the metal will fill up with all of the electrons, and it'll be the capacitor's job to fill up from the block, and then it'll be one of my pulses or some kind of gate that I create that's going to release my capacitor. And this capacitor is not what I'm using. I'm going to redesign a brand new capacitor, but it's going to be something in a realm of being able to handle a lot of power. So it's probably going to be in the volume of, I'm going to say of this, a 2.5 gallon is what I'll start off with. I was thinking 5 gallon, but I think that's too much to start off right now. But we're going to be able to increase and have really serious high voltage here. And then I got some crazy cool experiments that we'll work into. So let's go back to over here. This over here, I just charged this one, and it's tight on there. So I went over here. These are north with the tape on there, and these are south. Okay. Let's go ahead and check. I'll take a keeper. I go to put it on, and I could just check by pulling, and this one's really loose. There's not much strength there, but there's magnetic strength there. It's changing the compass, and it's holding this, but I wouldn't say really good. So we're going to line that up. Now it's the north, now it's the south, that's the north. I'm going to push this up 100% to it. Okay, guys? And now we're going to go ahead and we're going to give it a couple taps. 1, 2, 3. Hold it on a little bit. Let it go. Hold it on. Let it go. And then you want more taps. Because what we're doing is realigning the molecules of the metal there. So they're all lining up right now. You'll see your PMH sticks. When you make your PMH, just check the ohms. And what you're looking is about 0.8. That'll give you enough amperage to make this happen. And now we're going to go ahead and come over to this guy here. We're going to stick this on there, and now you can see I could barely pull on it. So it's became real strength. A lot of strength, actually. So now we're going to go back, and we're going to go to these two. Let's check the strength. Got my things here. Yeah, see, it's weak. So, you know, a lot of experiment I've been doing is slamming these suckers too, to try to go ahead and get this thing moving. So now I can come back here and give this thing a little whirl. Bam, bam. So let's, while I'm charging this, the only reason I'm using a piece of metal here too, it's easier to go ahead and touch that. Let's back that up. Let's come over here. Let's check it. Oh yeah. Okay. So it's got a good grip on it. So now we're gonna come over here. We'll check this one. This one's okay, but I'll zap it anyway. So we'll go over here, set it up here, line that up. Come over here, take my little piece of metal. I did something that I shouldn't have done. I disconnected the stupid metal bar. So trying to open up the damn thing with my legs. You guys gotta hold on. Ready? Hold on. Put you right there. Alright, we're back. Sorry about that. I'll make this the last one. I don't need to do every single one with you guys. But you get the hint how to do it. You're charging your V-shaped magnets, and you can see that's south, that's north, and then you go ahead and put your keeper on her. She's tight. So in regards to these magnets, one thing is I get them from a place and they were kind of short on them. So this was 2 years ago, and it's called Lang's Old Car Parts. It's a Model T catalog. That's where they're at. That's their number. But I doubt you'll be able to get any anymore. And they want it like a core. So basically you got to turn in 16 to get 16 charged, and it's expensive. So what I'm working on soon, Scott and I are going to fabricate these magnets. Now, of course, they're not going to be vintage. They're not going to be made by Ford, and they're not going to have every single metal that these have, because these had 2 unknown metals. So what I will do is just kind of balance out the metals that are in these, and I'll try to make replicas. I'm pretty sure I can. I just need to now just get something that's going to melt iron. So in the small amounts, because I can mold these and remake these, and I could probably make them identical in the strength and stuff. So that was a little quick thing on getting these magnets. These magnets, if you guys out there making machines and you're using neodymium magnets, I'd say you got a lot of strength there, and you should be able to turn any wheel. You just got to pulse it. You guys have any questions on pulsing? It's been a long journey for me, and I know that not being familiar with it, it's all about timing. So, you know, there's a lot going on. Right now, I'm doing a couple little modifications. I'm charging this, and then I'm going to go ahead and start setting up the circuit for the sort of Tesla-ish edge wheel, because the high voltage that I'm looking, I already have that, and what I'm looking to do is match the ground to match the amperage of the high voltage that I'm sending in there. And I think I figured out a way how to do this. So it's in all part of what I'm saying, but there's a couple things more you need to do in order for it to take, because when you take amperage, you give up on the voltage, and when you get voltage, you give up on the amperage. So the capacitor has a lot to do with the circuit, and if I do get it to work, trust me, you guys will be the first to know. And let's move on. 10 minutes of video. Bye.